Hello racing fans, and a warm welcome to Trackside, proudly brought to you by World Sports Betting. Bet with the best, bet with WSB. Well, it is a busy weekend for our sponsor. Of course, it is a classic day at Turfentine. The two main features being the Wilgersdorf SA Classic and the World Sports Betting South African Classic, which is the second leg of the Triple Tiara and the Triple Crown respectively. And along those two big features, there are many other quality races to look forward to on the day at the Big T. So that's on Saturday, and then on Sunday it's over to Greyville in KZN. A busy weekend and a busy show at that. So this weekend what I've done is I've got 4 horses to follow, 3 coming up at Turfentine, 1 on Sunday at Greyville, and then we'll also touch on a pick 6. Yes, a pick 6. It should be a bumper pool with some quality racing on Saturday. We'll give you a guided pick 6 which you can jot down at the end of the show. So away we go with our 4 horses to follow. I trust everybody is well and looking forward to this weekend's racing. Well, our day will begin in race number 4, which is the World Sports Betting Supports of Racing. It's a maiden plate over 1160, and here I really like the look of Johan Janssen van Vieren's horse called Sheyavana, who debuted on the 13th of November, and that day made good progress to the field. Towards the back end of the field at the 400, was beaten under 5 lengths, and then rested for 3 months after that run. In his first run back, which was on the 8th of February over 1160, again that day sat midfield for most of the way, but over the final 400 meters really caught the eye, and that's when I penciled this horse in as one to follow. That 400 to finish was in 21.9 seconds, and after that type of run definitely caught my eye. And whilst there is some form to go around in this field, I think with natural improvement to come, only having his 3rd start, Sheyavana, he's no doubt the horse to beat. From that last start behind Portrayal, well, 3rd in that race was JP 2000, who's come out to run 2nd and recently shed the maiden tag. Keegan DeMello, well, he's having a wonderful run wherever he's riding in the country, and you can see that he's recently teamed up for these colors of the Werners when riding for Johan Janssen van Vieren, and I think number 9, Sheyavana, could get us off to a flying start with the 4 horses to follow this weekend. Then we move along, and it's a wait. We'll have to wait for race number 10. And here I'm going with the very classy filly. This is a conditions plate of 1160. I mentioned classy filly. Most recent win when she reeled off the hat-trick was in the Joburg Spring Challenge, where she won a really good race. And since that, well, it's been feature after feature. The Grade 2, Her Serene Highness Princess Charlene Starling Stakes. Then it was the World Sports Betting Magnolia, which is a Group 3. And last time out, it was the Swallow Stakes as well. All 3 runs, she's earned stake checks, and she's finished close up at her last 2 starts. Her record speaks for itself. She's a 4-time winner from 8 starts, 3 seconds, and a 3rd. Anything from 1100 up to 1450 meters suits her fine. The form is clear to see. She's quick, she's built with natural pace and speed, and her jockey Warren Kennedy, well, he's the best man for the job. He knows her very well. The form and the form lines are strong, and when you look at the best weighted column, well, there's just one filly that's above her, and that is Celestial Love. I just feel whatever beats her, having had a good look at this opposition, will win. She's no doubt the filly to beat in race number 10. Big Burn, Peter and Kennedy will team up there. Then we move along to race number 11, and this is the World Sports Betting Club Privé maiden plate. It's over 1600 meters, and this is a very interesting runner. I think when World Sports Betting price up, I wouldn't be surprised to see this horse at top of betting boards. His name is Carl Vincent. He's trained by Sean Terry, and he debuted, when was that? That was back in January. In fact, it was the 1st of January. It was New Year's Day that he debuted, and there was solid betting support for him. He was backed into the even money favorite, the top one on the day, and things did not go according to plan. When he jumped out, he was bumped, and he found himself outpaced for most of the way, but he did make fair progress through the field, Carl Vincent. And after that run, well, the stable have given him some time off. They've given him just over 2 months off. And I'm certain it's just to work on issues and maybe strengthen him up, get him to mature as well. I mean, say issues because I see it was reported the first time out that he was making respiratory noises as well. And this is a professional outfit, the stable of Sean Terry, and they would have gone to work on him back home. And all things being equal, if he's fit and well, maybe close to 90% ready for this race, the fact that there was solid betting support for him first time out suggests that he's a horse that must be showing back home, and the distance will be no problem for him. Sean Terry knows his family very, very well. He's trained the siblings, Trip to Heaven and the Hangman, and that time off I think would have done this horse the world of good, and hopefully it's all systems go, because I like what I saw on debut. And again, I go back to the betting support. Support doesn't come for horses that don't show back home, and this horse, I think Carl Vincent, he looks like the right type of horse in this field, only having the one run, and again, plenty of scope for natural improvement to come. And who's the man for the job this time round? Well, it's Anton Marcus, because I see the Kieswetter's got a share here with Sean Terry Racing. So Anton being retained by Richmond, and he'll ride number 8, Carl Vincent. So that's the 3 at the Big T. And then I just picked out one horse at Greyville on Sunday, and that comes up in race number 4. It's a maiden plate over 1,600 meters, and his name is Runaway Song. He's trained by Justin Snaith. On debut over 1,200 meters, caught the eye, running on nicely behind Joshua Hotsnake. And then last time out at Scottsville, it was a highly competitive race, but you thought that he looked like the right type of horse to get the job done. He moved up, he actually hit the front going into the final 400 meters, but there were faster finishes on the day. I think Manhattan Cafe is a really nice horse from the stable of Peter Muscat. He's come out to run second behind Kerrari's Cowboy out the maidens, and this horse, One Shot Wonder, actually finished in front of Runaway Song, meets him again this time round, and we know that One Shot Wonder has come out to run second. And when you look at the winners from the Manhattan Cafe form line, well, it's Mighty Mashona and National Flag, so that's looking good as well. Yeah. Anton's got a good feel for this horse last time out. That was the first time he set on him. I'm going to take a stance, not that he didn't run badly at Scottsville. He actually ran a good race, but I just feel, having watched him first time out at Greyville, that this course is going to suit him much better than Scottsville did last time out. And I think that's going to be the deciding factor between himself and One Shot Wonder. And I expect this horse to reverse the form with One Shot Wonder this time round. And that's number 5, Runaway Song. So those are our 4 to follow, which will come up on the World Sports Betting menu as 2 trebles. So have a look at that, and have a look at the odds as well. And maybe if you fancy all 4 to come, maybe do a Yankee with all 4. I mentioned that we will be doing a pick 6 at Telfontein, because it's a massive feature race day for the sponsor. We're not going through any form. I'm going to give you the horses with their numbers, jot down the numbers, and then I'll call through the perm after going through each leg. Well, race number 4 is where it will all start, leg number 1. And here we're going with our horse to follow. A banker on the pick 6. It's in or out in the first leg with Trackside, and that's Shayvana Abanka, horse number 9. Leg number 2, which is the Vilgeborstift Hawaii Stakes. I'm going with 5 horses here. Number 1, MK's Pride. 3, Vars Vicky. 5, Al Mutana. 6, Chimichurri Run. And 10, Freed from Zizaya. Then on to race number 6, which is leg 3. This is the Vilgeborstift SA Fillies Classic, a Group 1. The top 2 in the betting market should fight this one out. Desert Miracle and Rain in Holland. Rain in Holland, well, she's standing a chance if she wins this to go all the way and try and win the Triple Tiara. Leg number 4, the World Sports Betting SA Classic. This is a Group 1. And Safe Passage, he's been super impressive thus far. He wins this, he'll have a chance to go all the way for the Triple Crown. But we've got cover here in the pick 6. 1, Safe Passage. 2 Pyromaniac, 3 Out of the Darkness, 4 Aragosta, 9 Platinum Sky, and the unbeaten 10 Zeus. Then we move along to race number 8, which is leg number 5. It's a World Sports Betting Club Privé Acacia Stakes. And I had a look at this race. Whilst the best weighted column could be a guide to try and narrow down your selections, I've gone the field here. There's 13 runners that will go to post at the time of recording, which is quite much earlier in the week prior to race day. So keep an eye on scratchings, etc. But we're multiplying that perm by 13 because at this stage of recording, all 13 run. And then the last leg is the World Sports Betting, should I say, the WSB.co.za. That's the website, Aquanaut Handicap, and 4 horses to close off the pick 6. If you're running, I think we could be safe here with these 4 horses. They look like the right 4, and we're going to go 3 Smoking Hot, 4 Green Haze, 6 Shangani, and 8 Black Thorn. Okay, let's read out that perm for you. Pick 6, Banker 9 by 1, 3, 5, 6, and 10. 5 horses the second leg by 1 and 2. 2 horses the third leg by 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, and 10. 6 horses in that fourth leg by the field. At time of recording, multiplying that perm by 13. And then the last leg, 3, 4, 6, and 8 multiplied by 4. That full perm, 100%, will cost you 3,120 Rand. If you want to take 10%, 312 Rand. And that is what I'll call a wrap of our 4 to follow on our pick 6. And World Sports Betting, I think well done to them on securing. If you did not know, or you don't know, if you don't have an account, you would not know. You need to have an account to log in to watch. But I think well done to World Sports Betting securing the live streaming of 4 Racing, which is Racing 240, and Gallop TV on their website. That's their betting website. What this basically means is that you don't have to go this way and that way. It's a one-stop shop now for you. You can watch Racing 240 and Gallop TV, which will be on the World Sports Betting website. I think that is a massive plus for punters because it's all happening. There are 2 channels, and it'll be really nice for you, the punter, to have a one-stop shop if you want to watch Gallop TV or Racing 240. That's 4 Racing, and it all is on the World Sports Betting menu. And that is a wrap of the show, guys. It's been a long show. We got our 4 to follow. We've got the pick 6 at Turfentine. I trust you're all going to have a wonderful weekend. Find all the winners, make a decent profit as well, and I hope everything goes according to plan for you. For myself, Deez, Dianand, and of course the World Sports Betting team, thanks to all the punters, but more important and more especially, thanks to you, the valued customer. Until next week, you take care. Salanigashle.